Welcome back to my channel, guys. Again, very sorry for the technical difficulties. I've just been a little sick lately. And so, before the battery died, I was doing solving equations using roots part 2. And so, whenever x or whatever variable is being squared, your answer should always be positive, negative. So that's how it's just a plus and a minus sign in front of the number, and that indicates that either positive or negative would work. Because again, a negative squared, which is just multiplying it by itself, is positive. And for number 2, we just found the pair of 3, which was 7. Number 3 was no solution because you can never square a number and get a negative number. Even if I plugged in -7, if I squared it, it would be positive 49, not negative 49. So that number 3 is no solution. Number 4, you just kind of did basic equations. We got the cube root of 41 in the end. Let's do some more examples. For example 5, let's do 2p cubed over 7 minus 2 equals 98. Alright. So, first thing we do is we add 2 to both sides. Then you get 2p cubed over 7 equals 100. Multiply both sides by 7. 2p cubed equals 700. Divide both sides by 2. P cubed equals 350. Sorry, that kind of looks like P3. It should be P cubed. Cube root both sides. P equals the cube root, 350. Now, we try to see if we can simplify it. Let's see. Let's try 50 and 7. 7 is prime. 50. As you can see, there are no sets of 3. Since there are no sets of 3, our final answer is just going to be P equals the cube root of 350. So, when you don't have any sets of pair, that means you can't simplify it any further. Alright, for our next example, example 6, let's do 6 minus 10x squared divided by 2 equals negative 197. Let's multiply both sides by 2. 6 minus 10x squared equals negative 394. Let's subtract 6 on both sides. Negative 10x squared equals negative 400. Let's divide both sides by negative 10. X squared equals 40. And then we just square root both sides. Let's see if we can simplify it any further. Sorry if the yellow markers, I'm going to use a different color. Yellow's probably hard to see. Let's use this one. Four and 10. There's our set of 2, so it goes outside of the radical. So we would do x equals, 2 is going to be outside the radical, and then 2 times 5 equals 10, so 10 goes inside the radical. Remember, since x is being squared in the equation, we would rewrite it as positive negative 2 root 10 to indicate that no matter if it's positive 2 root 10 or negative 2 root 10, you're going to get the same exact answer because you're squaring it. I hope you enjoyed this video on part 2 of solving equations using roots. The key concepts, positive and negative when x is being squared into the equation, and no solution if it gives you something like you have to square x and it has to equal a negative number. It will always be no solution. Thanks for watching. Bye.